If we stand up for Mother Earth and clean water, we should not face any criminal penalties. Meanwhile, the people who are poisoning it are facing nothing. I don't know if I'm going to flip out today or if I'm going to share love and compassion and forgiveness today. But I know that we have to stand strong right now.
I remember back in the 70s what the Wounded Knee Legal Defense Offense Committee did. That committee drugged the state of South Dakota legal world into the modern day because there were volunteers and there were people that came in and did it with heart. And I saw the same thing with Lakota People's Law Project. And to walk in to the office in Bismarck, and the first thing I noticed were gray hairs, my generation. And right along with them, the young people, energy.
I truly appreciate the Lakota People's Law Project for their work, for their partnership, for their commitment to particularly our children and grandchildren. Working with Russell Means, the priority was on child welfare. He would ponder always about what he could do. So when Daniel Sheehan came, he came as an ally, as a friend.
As soon as Lakota People's Law Project geared up and opened the office and started raising money and bringing in the volunteers, and I just knew it was just going to be amazing. And of course it was. Of course it was. They take their direction from the community, from the people.
When you put yourself into the field and you commit yourself to a bread and butter concern that affects the people, sometimes you find yourself with a moment of opportunity to do something larger.
Our actions are prayer. That's another something conceptually that comes from our worldview. When we step in front of the bulldozer that's going to destroy our water, we're engaging in a selfless act to protect Mother Earth.
Chase Iron Eyes chose to place in his defense what is called a necessity defense. That it was necessary for him and his people to stand in the pathway of the pipeline in order to not only protect their children and the water, but to protect our entire human family against this juggernaut of the major oil corporations bonding together with the power of the United States government, and we have to work together to save ourselves.
So as we move forward into 2020, stay woke. We'll continue to push as hard as we can. Like I said, there's no sacrifice we won't give, but we will need help and do all that you can in your communities. And I just want to thank you for your support and thank you for coming out. Thank you, my relatives.